Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Ariana, welcoming you back to the podcast Unnecessary Commentary. I'm here with my lovely group of people, starting off with Anaya, Roman, Kaya, Alyssa, Leah, Paris, and Mrs. Breezy herself, Jalyns.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
So it begins.
We're coming to you guys live tonight, straight from the planet Breezy.
Only there.
Before we get into the lovely discussion that we have planned for you guys, I just want to start off with a very mellow introduction. How's everyone's day going?
Terrible.
Good.
It's great.
It just got better, you know?
It sure did. It's like it started off rough, but then it just kept getting better and better and better as the time of the podcast, became upon us, and now it's going great.
Yep.
I will admit to that. I had a pretty rough day at work, but I come here, I see what we're going to be talking about. A smile is plastered onto my face and probably going to stay for a good long time.
Yep.
But in order to have this much joy, you got to start your day off right. Yes? Everybody agree with that?
That makes
We're
sense.
doing good.
I
I
guess
hope our
so.
viewers are doing good too.
Also, yes, of course. So to get that day started, normally people have a nice, healthy breakfast. So what'd y'all have for breakfast?
Air.
Nothing.
Right.
Yes. A delicious air sandwich.
Had eggs and sausages.
Oh,
I had some oatmeal with some, what is it? The cranberries in it.
Ooh, okay. That sounds good. I just had
okay.
some coffee. I wish
I
I
would
had
have that life.
one. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty
Doesn't
good.
everyone wish they could have this nice of a breakfast?
Yeah.
Can we get on to it, please?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Guess what?
Yeah.
Don't
Months.
just you
No.
insist,
Why are you in such a
Jay.
rush to get roasted?
If
Yeah.
you insist, we will jump right into it. So I know that you're a bit of a food critic yourself, not in the sense of like you judge food, but you're just very judgmental of a lot of foods. So
Right.
like, what would your dream breakfast be, Jay?
Lucky
Can you
Charms.
enlighten our listeners on like what your perfect breakfast would be? Like, what would you wake up and dream to have?
Yeah.
Some pancakes.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
it. Just some
Interesting.
pancakes.
Some
Really, your
pancakes.
dream breakfast?
Would you
Yeah,
take
some
out a payment plan for some pancakes?
I
Four
would.
payments.
3 payments.
I would,
Yeah.
depending on the kind of pancake mix it is.
Would
Interesting.
you, wait 3-4 months for the pancakes to come in?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's actually 5.
Yeah,
Month.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Those
Okay.
pancakes sound kind of stale, Jay.
All right.
That's your dream breakfast? Some stale pancakes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
So to our viewers and to our listeners, if you couldn't tell by now, we're throwing a lot of shade at Miss Breezy right now
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
for a particular reason. But to get started, we're not going to explain that reason. We're going to let Miss Breezy herself take the mic and explain what situation she's in to where we felt the need to have this lovely podcast intervention. You want to get us
Please,
started,
Miss Breezy, give our listeners the context. Okay.
Let them know what's going on. What's the 411, Jay?
Kamaya, you're laughing a little bit too hard. So
Why don't you take us back to November of 2021?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So first of all, I don't like how I'm being put on the spot like this, but okay.
That's not what we're here to
5
talk
months.
about.
Yeah.
Started November 2020.
Yes.
So
Don't get sidetracked.
November 11th, 2021. I woke up to this news that my favorite artist, Chris Brown, is selling cereal. Now, me being a devoted Chris Brown fan.
Wait, Jay. So you woke up that morning and you found out because I could have sworn you already knew about this cereal before November 11th. I
Yeah.
feel like you were waiting in anticipation for it.
I don't remember. I was so excited.
How did you find out about this
Chris Brown
cereal?
posted it.
Has he posted anything about it afterwards?
So to go along with my story,
Let her. We'll ask the rest of the questions later. Go ahead with your story, Jay. We're sorry. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
So as a devoted Chris Brown fan, and Chris Brown, if you ever listen to this podcast, just know I'm
Please
the only
leave.
real one for you. Okay.
Get out.
I've been by your side since 2005. So there you go. But I saw that Chris Brown was selling cereal, and as a devoted Chris Brown fan, I bought it.
That day.
Mhm.
How did you buy it, Jay?
On the website.
Which website?
SoFlo Snacks.
SoFlo Snacks. So you woke up, saw the post, went online to SoFlo Snacks, and found the cereal and pressed buy now. Yes.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I just bought it. That was it.
This just right then.
Yeah, just right then. I just bought it.
So we're lying.
You could be a bit more honest with our listeners.
Yeah.
We like to be completely honest
at
with our
this point,
listeners. You could enlighten them a bit more on that purchase.
Yeah.
I bought it November 11th.
But when did you
what-
finish buying it, Jay?
Yeah. What did all the buying entail? Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
break it down, because our viewers and listeners have not been privy to this loveliness for 5 months. You're gonna really have to start from the beginning for them.
Yeah.
So to those out there who are struggling financially, right? So there's this thing called quad pay or Sezzle, to where if you don't have the funds right then and right there, you could put payments on it, so that way you could you can still buy it even though you don't have the full amount of money for it. I was a broke college person, so be gentle.
And this is for what again?
Why is this turning into an interrogation?
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know that part of the story.
Because again, we're just doing this so that everyone can be on the same page by the time we start our part of this podcast, Jay. So again, Roman didn't even know about this part of the story. So just keep going. Keep enlightening our viewers and listeners.
Yes.
Okay. So
you were a broke college student at the time.
Yeah. I just left
Would
my
you
job.
still consider yourself a broke college person?
I am very broke.
Mm-hmm.
I still do my quad pays.
Okay.
Yeah. Understandable. Relatable.
Right.
So I understand that was necessary for this purchase as well.
It was.
For this purchase of cereal?
Yeah. I was broke.
Okay. And how long did you dedicate yourself to paying for this cereal?
Well, the way the system is that with quad pay or Sezzle, you will pay whatever amount it is. You pay a quarter of that amount every 2 weeks.
Quarter of that amount. So that would altogether mean to pay off the full amount it takes 4 payments.
Yeah.
So it did take you 4 payments and you had to pay that every 2 weeks.
Just how, quad pay and Sezzle works. That's what you have to do.
Okay.
I
So
have
that
a question.
means
To also give our viewers some more information. Jay, do you live by yourself?
I live with my mommy.
So you're not necessarily hurting for food.
Sometimes, I go on these diets on and off. So
Oh, you
it's
can
by
afford
choice.
So
diet.
nothing. So nothing because of circumstance, by choice.
no.
Okay.
Where is this
All
going?
right.
Have you told the other members in your household fully about this?
I told my mommy. So
Mm.
Mm.
What did you tell her, Jay?
I told her about the cereal.
Did she ask any follow-up questions about that?
No,
That's a good mom.
No, are you sure? Are you sure your mom didn't ask?
Does she know about the status of that cereal?
yeah, she knows.
Okay. Okay. So you finished up your payment plans, going back to the story, around December, right?
I guess so. I don't remember.
Well, we'll just guess for you. If it's November 11th, then you have to wait 2 weeks to make a payment, and you need 4 payments altogether. We're pushing around the next month in December.
Mhm.
So
I got the receipt. So
oh, that's even better. If you
Yeah.
could
Okay.
let our viewers and listeners know exactly what's stated on that receipt that you have there.
1 sec. So I finished paying on it,
Mm-hmm.
I believe December 24th.
Right in time for some holidays. When you're supposed to be
Time.
thinking about your family and better choices for the future. Is that
Sure.
correct?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
So on that receipt, once you did finish up those payments, what kind of information did they give you back regarding your purchase?
They just said, thank you for buying, and it's on its way.
Oh.
And that's
Did
where the
they
lies
provide
began.
you with any type of
Hmm.
shipping or tracking information with regards to it's on its way?
They gave me an order number.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
That means that your order has been put in, but nothing past that at the moment or back then.
Yep.
Okay. So now that we have all that background, again, that was starting off in November 11th, pushing all the way to December 24th. And now it is currently March 14th, 2022. You find a problem with that, Jay?
Not at all.
That's impossible.
No,
Nope.
you don't. Are you sure
You
you don't
should find a problem with it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well, Jay, thank you for telling your story, but we're going to turn it over to the rest of the podcast. Does anyone else find a problem with this?
All right.
Yeah.
Every
Yes.
single thing.
Well,
Every
to be
step.
fair,
Everything about this. Jake, turn
Hold
your
up.
camera back
Jay,
on. Nope,
Jay,
nope,
Jay,
nope.
come
why are you
on.
running?
Why are you running away?
We're just
Sorry,
trying to have a
excuse me,
nice,
Mrs.
friendly
Breezy.
discussion.
I have to do
Aw.
something
You.
real quick. Sorry.
No.
No.
You stay here.
You had all day. We record this late.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Paris, I believe you were stating something real quick.
I was saying, in Jalyn's defense, she does drink pickle juice slushies.
That's
So maybe
true.
it makes sense.
Now, this is just an
Okay.
attack, a personal attack. This has nothing to do with the conversation.
I'm sorry, Miss Breezy, but we're letting the rest of the jury speak as of right now.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Okay, Your Honor.
You. No one's here to judge Jay. We're
I
just
am.
trying to get
I'm
the
judging.
facts.
I'm
Really?
highly
Really?
judging.
Though.
Really?
I'm highly
We tried
I'm
judging.
not here to judge. I'm just here to get the facts for our viewers and listeners. Does anyone else see
You
a
didn't have to do
problem with
this.
that purchase?
Yes.
I see a lot of
I mean, the
problems.
fact that it took 4 payment plans
Mhm.
just it feels like the very first step in all of this.
For not even a family size, might I add.
No, yeah, it's not even a big pack of cereal.
Mm, mm.
Mhm.
Now, not to give too much pressure to Miss Breezy, because again, she's not the only one. If you go onto the website, you will find many other Breezy fans who make statements such as "I'm waiting patiently," "Hurry up and drop that album." He's serving his full purpose on Earth, and he's blessed
my
us with something for our
goodness.
taste buds as well. Now, these are loyal fans, and I'd like to turn it over to Anaya because I remember that you once said you were a loyal fan to
I
Mr.
was.
Breezy
I was.
a long time ago, weren't you?
I sure was.
What happened to that loyalty? Because I don't remember you purchasing the cereal.
You know, my loyalty, he kind of tarnished that a while ago. I mean, I still have a little soft spot for Chris Brown, but it's not as, like Miss Breezy here. I wouldn't make 4 payments on a cereal, that, is not even family sized, for someone who has done many questionable things in his career. But
yeah,
I love Chris Brown. I do. Okay. But there's a line, and I'm just not I'm not crossing it because that's something I would not do. 4 payments on some cereal. Okay.
I mean, that's understandable in this day and age we live in. Gas is $6 around here.
That's very true.
Which is the equivalent of one of her payments. Yeah, so
that's very true. So for the rest of us, I know not all of us are Breezy fans or have even been Breezy fans in the past, but would you guys have any other artists that you might be willing to make 4 payments for some cereal for?
Somebody.
I'm not gonna lie, because viewers of the Cake Corner, you guys know that I'm a K-pop fan, and I'm not gonna lie, if there was a cereal that a group that I liked came out with, I may get one. But at some point, if I'm not getting it, I would probably try to get my money back.
So you take action after a certain amount of time.
Exactly. Especially if, what I'm being told is that it's going to get here at a certain time and it's not, then I would need to take the, action to try to get my money back,
That's understandable. How about you, Paris?
Listen, number one, the cereal would have to be less than $20. Number one, and number
That's
two,
right.
So you have like limits to the amount of money you're willing to spend on cereal.
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, because there's no way I'm paying $30 for a regular box of cereal.
You know what?
That's how much my album was.
Yeah,
I
$30.
agree. It depends on the price range. That's why I said I might. Depends.
So that's your first issue with it. What's your second issue with it, Paris?
The second issue is the concept of the cereal. If the cereal costs more than the original like idea of the cereal, then I'm not getting it. I'm gonna just stick to the original cereal. That's cheaper, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Right.
So you're saying if the artist is basing a cereal off of an already previously made and popular cereal,
yes,
then you wouldn't be willing to purchase it because you could just purchase the original version of that cereal without the amount of money.
Right.
No
that's
phones in the court.
an interesting topic.
Yeah, Jay. What are you doing?
Miss Breezy?
Excuse me, Mrs. Breezy. Hello.
If you could unmute real quick, we'd like to address you real quick.
Yeah. That's rude.
So Paris brought up an interesting point regarding original cereals. Do you know what Breezy Cosmic Crunch is based on?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
Really?
I don't know.
Again, I'm gonna need full disclosure and honesty in this court. That's already your second strike. I don't want a third one, Jay.
Probably a third one.
There third one, I'm just gonna let everyone say what they want to say. I'm not gonna try and mediate nothing.
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to switch topics real quick based off of that. So since I'm just gonna have to let everyone give their very, very strong opinion regarding this, before we get down that road, I'm gonna let the viewers know what Jay has said in defense of this cereal so far.
Yes.
And then let everyone destroy all those defenses. That okay with you, Jay?
I have a choice, so go ahead.
Right.
So we've been discussing this issue with Jay for a while. And some of the statements she's made in the meantime have been, my man ain't gonna let me down. February 18th. It's gonna be here next week. The anticipation will make it taste greater. He gives love taps.
I don't lie.
Why are we doubting it's coming? I trust Chris Brown.
I do. That's not a lie.
Wait and see. Whenever he's ready. ...
Yep.
I'm gonna get me another one.
Mhm.
It'll get here when it gets here.
Yep.
We gotta wait for the album to drop. To which I ask, when is the album dropping? To which you said, I don't know, maybe sometime in May.
Yep.
And my personal favorite, it's not Chris Brown. It's the company SoFlo.
Yep. Didn't lie there.
I think
So
you did,
based
though.
off of those comments, how does everyone feel about Jay's decision so far?
I'm still stuck
off with
horrible.
Alyssa. Alyssa's been kind of quiet.
You got
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Alyssa? You've been kind of quiet so far.
Look,
How do you feel about Jay's decision to purchase the cereal? How has it affected you?
I'm just disappointed, but I'm not surprised by Jalyn's decisions. It's really affected everybody.
Is it?
Yes, we're all worried about you, and we feel like you need help.
Dang.
Prevention.
Amen. I support that one.
I didn't ask for amen.
You're gonna get it, Jay. We're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts. We're trying to
Out of
get
love.
you to a
No, it's
point
not. No, it's
of
not.
Yes, it
realizing
is.
It's
that
called
this
love.
was not the best decision you made for yourself.
Yes.
This
Jay.
is not one of your greatest decisions, not one of your greatest moments, and we're just trying to get everyone's voices and opinions out so that you can get to know this fact.
Yeah. Jay, a lot, every, everything she just said, all them quotes that you said, all point towards delusion. Okay.
What?
And
No, because it's gonna come.
They all,
but it hasn't.
But it will.
Jay.
well,
And it's been 5
Jay,
months.
we gotta move on to other people's opinions, not just how you feel. Roman, how are you feeling about Jay's purchase of this cereal?
Jay, I'm sorry. We
Because you're
don't
normally
even
like
allow.
her number one supporter.
We don't even
So
allow.
I'm a bit surprised.
We don't even allow regular packages to go that long without being worried and hitting them up. So the fact that you spent $30 on a basic box of cereal, that the only reason why it costs $30 is because whose name is on it. And you have waited from November all the way to March 14th to get some cereal, and you still ain't got no delivery number.
It's got loyalty.
No, Jay, that's not loyalty.
That's toxic.
That's
delusion.
I guess so.
that's so. It's not even just a waste of money because it's money you could get back. You still have time. It's a waste of time. You've waited 4 going on 5 months for cereal to come. And Jay, you know, earlier we did the research. When you type in the name in the search, it doesn't come up.
It does come up.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It
Jay.
doesn't.
It
It
doesn't.
didn't.
There's a
Jay.
search out there. It does
We
come up.
spent a good 5
No,
minutes
I
with all
literally
types
typed
of
it.
different spellings. It
I
doesn't
put
come
it
up.
without the apostrophe. I put it with the apostrophe. I capitalized Breezy's. I lowercase Breezy's. I capitalized Breezy's Cosmic Crunch. I'm talking about the first letters, not the whole thing. I capitalized it and it still didn't come up. It didn't come up until we went onto the website category, whatever it is, and clicked on cereals for it to pop up. They can't tell you how much is left. Mind you, this is limited edition. So you can't tell us, like, I don't, even with, let me go to the website, because I'm sorry. Even when you go to the website, it doesn't, it's a limited edition, but it doesn't show anything from it. Like, it doesn't show you how much is left. But I could go to another one and they told me how much was left. Hold on, let me go back to the full website. Because I remember I was looking at it, I was like, how is that going to tell me how much is left? But y'all can't tell me how much is left of the dog-owned Breezy's. We even hit them up. We even hit him up, excuse me. We hit him up and was like, hey, bro, like, what's up? Like, people are trying to get your cereal and can't nobody get your cereal.
Yeah, to all the
Because
listeners.
At this point, you may be feeling attacked, Jay, but
we helped. We tried to help.
We
did our best.
We did. We tried to contact him directly on Instagram.
Exactly.
All of us.
Might I add, my mother, who thought this was a not so smart move also.
I believe she called it a scam. Wasn't that the wording? I think she called it a scam. Yeah.
Definitely a scam. She even tried to call SoFlo for you, but there was no answer. She left a message and they have not contacted her back. So we see they not really good on the customer service either.
February that she tried to call?
Yes.
Not even March. Not even March.
Yep, that was February.
We were still up for a month. Then
you would think. Well, while Roman's looking up that information, let's move on to another. Let's start with Leah. Leah, how do you feel about this purchase of Jay's? How's it affected you?
How is it personally, mentally, emotionally, physically?
all the leaves, girl.
You know, at first I was like, okay, like, man, she really spent 24, 25 or something, $30 on a cereal. I was like, that's wild, but you know, like, she likes him, whatever, like, girl, do your thing. But then like a month passed and it wasn't here. And she was like, you know, but like Chris Brown, like, he's gonna come through. And I was like, I don't know. And then 2 months went by and she was like, it's gonna be here. And then 3 months went by, and then 4 months, and then 5 months. And at this point, it just feels like a scam. And they're not even, it doesn't even seem like they even really care. Like, they're not trying, again, like, you've seen like Anaya's mom called, you know, like, y'all are leaving emails. We texted Chris Brown. Like, nobody cares. And that's what makes it kind of weird. Like, you would think if it is legit and it's all this pre-sale stuff, that they would at least make that very clear, either on the website or, you know, like, they're responding and letting people know, like, hey, like, this is the reason. But the weird thing is that, like, you look it up and, like, no, there's not a single negative review. It's like the internet has been, like, swept clean.
Yeah,
It's the
nothing.
weirdest thing. You cannot find a single negative thing. There's no videos, there's no reactions, there's no,
No
you know,
one's
some YouTube.
complaining.
Like, yeah.
No one's complaining.
Yep.
Everybody's just like, you know, like, I've been here for you, Chris. It's day one.
Yeah.
Still
All of
waiting on
them,
that series.
all the comments on it is just anticipation.
And the weird thing is,
Nothing.
like, a lot of the comments weren't even verified. They weren't even like verified buyers.
Mm-hmm.
They're just people.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
So they're
I'll
just
be
real
honest,
weird.
I'm looking at the reviews and some of these look fake.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
Like they got photos with their comments.
Yeah, it was weird. Like everything was like a selfie.
Yeah, I don't know
like,
why
like
that.
this one shows a dude with it opening his car door.
Exactly.
But
Like
the
for
angle
real,
that
like,
it's
why?
taken is like security camera. But I also want to say I've seen this video before. Like I'll be honest with you, the reviews look fake.
yeah,
To
the
be
whole thing
very
just
honest.
looks real
Well,
fake.
because maybe it's because all of the reviews simply have to be about Chris Brown himself, because no other person that we have been able to find on the surface of this breezy planet and Earth
Yeah.
have gotten their cereal.
Nope.
Nobody. But
We've
no one
been
has a problem.
checking for months, and
Mm-mm.
everyone is still waiting patiently. No one's upset. They're just waiting patiently, but no one has actually received a box of cereal.
Nope.
Mhm.
Or I'm just thinking, Jay, you're the only one who bought this cereal. You're the
That's what I
only
was
one
thinking.
who cares about this cereal.
Literally, Chris Brown
That-
doesn't even care. He has posted one time with no caption, just the picture of the artwork in the back of the cereal in November of last year when it was announced. Nothing else after that. We
Mm-mm.
have not seen no
No
post,
promotion. Like it's
no story,
about money.
nothing about this cereal.
I'm really
I
going
don't
through
mean to
these
like
and
throw that much shade at him as a person, but just as an entrepreneur, his previous half, Rihanna, has a whole entire makeup line that she has successfully been selling and delivering for
Billionaire
years
now.
now. She's literally a billionaire, you know?
Yep.
She's a whole brand, Jay. Why do you think it's so hard for Mr. Breezy himself, the one and only cosmic god, to make such a thing as cereal happen? You have any opinion on that? No comment, Jay? No
I'm
defense,
sorry, I
your
need to
man
say
at this
this.
time?
I'm looking at reviews and one of them's anonymous.
Yeah.
It's just
What?
5 star. It's literally 5 stars with emojis of 5 stars, and it's anonymous.
Wow.
And it's
Mm.
posted 6 days after Jay bought it. So,
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How can you review something that hasn't even been sent out yet?
I don't know. That's what we're
You
saying.
know-
All
you
the
know,
reviews.
in a lot of like when you
Yeah,
buy
that
something
too,
in a lot of
yeah.
websites, you can't review something unless you've gotten it. So
Mhm.
they'll be like, you're able, like I know on Etsy, it'll be like, you can review this product after you received it. Because why would you
Mhm.
review something that you haven't gotten?
That's
Yeah,
what
I-
I'm saying. All the reviews aren't reviews on the cereal. It's
I
just
do-
all anticipating the cereal.
I
Every
also
single
have
one.
a question. When you do reviews, are you actually allowed to post a photo of yourself?
I guess you can in
they
SoFlo.
post photos of the actual product. I have seen that plenty of
Yeah.
times with
Yeah.
a review. But I guess in the absence of a product, a selfie will have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah,
even
makes
some of these, they even posting videos of them at his concert. And most of them is about how they've been a fan since day one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, a lot of them talk about how they pre-ordered it. So none of them talked about any time after.
Yep, because nobody has gotten
Sad.
it.
Interesting,
Tragic.
interesting.
Yeah.
On
Jay
that
is
note,
using her
Go
phone
to
again.
another
Paris,
website
how
to
have
see
you
about
been
that.
affected? How do you feel about Jay's purchase of this cereal? I know you are a lot more closely tied in, especially with how your parents seem to react to it.
Listen, I'm disappointed, but
Yep,
not
had that
surprised. As
Mm.
I've said, the whole thing just seems fishy. Jay has done some questionable stuff in the past, but
No.
Jay, please.
You have.
Miss
No.
Breezy, if you please.
But
All of us
however,
here can attest to that statement. She may
I've
continue.
said some things, I haven't done some things.
We're not
Well,
even going
no,
to that.
yeah, we
Just
have
keep
to go
going.
there.
Right,
And but
moving
also,
on.
I have a question though, Jalyn. As a like you said, a broke college student,
Yeah.
right? Why would you spend $30 on cereal? Usually,
Yeah.
broke college students are very careful on how they spend their money.
That's
Yeah,
No,
this is
you-
why
I would even
this is
call them
why you're broke.
frugal.
This is why you're
That's
broke,
why I got
Jay.
a payment plan.
No, but see, Jalyn, you went through a phase where you were buying perfumes just at random. You're not that broke.
Over
Yeah, you're not
over
that broke.
It was the stimulus check.
No.
over 50, might I add.
Oh,
Right.
like nice perfumes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
Over
You're broke.
50
no, guys.
nice
I'm sorry.
perfumes.
I need to say this. Jay, you're scammed.
Are you still on the
Because-
website?
He's still in the
no,
reviews.
Listen, no, I went to another snack. People took photos of the product when they got it. Like
Oh.
one photo is of the bag. It looked like Cheerios, wherever this product is.
That's
But
that phase one.
yeah, the
phase guy.
phase high sky, yeah.
Yeah.
That one. They took a photo of the box. They took a photo of the bag already ripped open poorly. You know, they even got a video of them opening the box.
Mm.
And that's for that one. So let's go to the Cheetos mac and cheese.
Do you have a date on when they posted any of those?
Oh,
on
there
there?
aren't
They
any
sell
reviews.
Cheetos
Probably 'cause they
mac
sold
and
out.
cheese in stores.
Yeah, that one was sold out. But let's go
Mhm.
to the little Durkios. Okay, he got 71 reviews.
Jalyn, what
Yep.
you doing?
Nope, Jay, sorry. Even little Durkios, they got photos of them having it in hand.
Did it say how long it took for it to come?
Let me go back to the first page because they might have said it there. So let's see. Yeah, even these are more realistic. This person said I ordered 2 boxes and one is damaged. And they was like, and they replied to it saying that they're sorry to hear that and to send them their email and customer service will help them out. Another person said I received my box and it was damaged. He wanted to say the box is a souvenir and he was disappointed. So they have photos and these are real ratings because it's realistic. The other ones have Chris Brown's is literally everybody talking about how much of a fan they are, but none of them, and nobody's saying how long it took them to get it.
Mm.
But they have photos of them having the box in hand, behind their computer. They have it on, for whatever reason, on their bookshelf. Oh, this person said fast shipping, great condition, and I'm a happy customer. Perfect addition to my collection. So they got it, I guess, according to them, they got it pretty quick. And then the rest is just, yep, fast shipping. Another person said the same thing, but
is there like a fast
fast
shipping
shipping.
option, Jay, that you didn't pay for? Is that the problem we seem to be having? Was that an option you could have clicked?
No comment.
So no.
No.
let's see. I'm not gonna buy a phone. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna check it out.
Is that the limited time Breezy Cosmic Crunch that you're trying to buy there?
Nah, little Durkios. I'm trying to see some. Okay, $16.99.
That sounds cheaper than our other option.
It is. Even the Phase Sky one is cheaper. That one's 10. Yeah, they don't have any option for this one to say how fast.
Mm. It just
Where
seems
is
to
the
naturally
store
You
from
just send them
that?
you just send them
Doesn't-
your information.
That makes sense because nobody got it yet.
But and that's for little Durkios. But the Breezys, they don't have, they're not even an option for their best sellers. And you would think that one with the most reviews so far would be on
Mhm.
top of bestsellers, and it's not.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that you would think regarding this podcast,
Yes.
but it's not what it seems.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Do you have any more comments about how you feel about this, Paris?
Yes. With the review section. What's that face for, Jalyn?
I thought we were done.
No, we just getting started.
No.
No, we have other opinions to cover, Jay. We're still going. Get
Mhm.
comfortable.
Yep.
Keep going, Paris. I'm sorry for her interruption.
No, it's fine. I'm still stuck on the love taps part. I'm sorry, I was shook.
Yeah.
Right?
I was like, wait, what?
That is a direct quote from Miss Breezy herself.
Yes.
Because we were trying to discuss his character as a person. And as usual, when you discuss Chris Brown, you have to discuss certain charges against him from previous
Oh, there's
years.
2 of them on. Sorry, continue.
And one of those was his charges of said assault, to which her defense was he gives love taps.
Yeah,
And she has
know.
not taken back that statement in
What
the
is
whole
that?
month since she made it.
I've heard a lot of arguments.
Miss Breezy,
defending him,
would you like
but
to
not that.
explain to the viewers and listeners what exactly love taps are?
No.
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 I
What
just
do
didn't
like,
you mean
come
no?
on.
explain it.
We need some better cooperation from your side of the court, Jay, or else
Yeah.
we're never gonna get through this. What are love taps?
So, love taps is like, you tap someone with love, basically.
No.
What?
First of all,
So
that's so flawed in so many ways.
It's
How
it's a light
strongly
touch to
can
show
you tap?
affection.
A light touch, Jay?
Yeah, by
Because
definition.
the way I understand love taps is
Yeah, I
that
see that.
your version tends to leave marks.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Miss
You can
Breezy,
open
his
it,
love
it's no
tap
good.
leaves marks, doesn't it?
yeah.
And bruises and
That was
black
makeup. No.
eyes.
His love taps are not so light.
They don't feel like taps to me.
Hmm.
Sorry, my mind went a different direction.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
Jay.
Oh no.
We're past that.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, Jay, but you wasted your money because literally on that website, they have reviews and all the selfies that they have of it is them holding the box of little Dirty O's. But for the Breezy's Cosmic Crunch, everybody's taking a selfie of themselves. There was even a photo of a dude sitting on a rock by a lake. I can assure you, this is either a scam. I don't know what else I can say.
Or they
You
just
bought it 4
poorly
months
did this.
ago and it's not here. But all the other
Mhm.
stuff that they have for that they're selling or advertising or whatever, collabing, excuse me. They have reviews of people taking photos with their order. Like, hey, yo, it came in, it was fast shipping. Man, I can't wait to get it. I'm so happy I got it. Yeah, there was those comments, them saying they can't wait to get it, but those photos of them having it. But for the Breezy's Cosmic Crunch was everybody taking selfies of themselves in good lighting, decent lighting, bad lighting, horrible quality.
It hasn't shipped yet.
That's a
No,
problem.
but that's the issue.
That's a
It
problem,
hasn't
Jay.
been shipped and it's been 4
Jay,
months.
Mrs. Breezy, listen, even if you get this, even if you finally get it, okay, the fact that it took this long is
It's
the
worth it.
issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's not though. Like I said, for all those who don't know what it looks like, it's literally pretty much Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
And we were telling her that, she could have just went to her local grocery store, got some Lucky Charms, wouldn't have to make 4 payments on some cereal.
Nope.
Get
At
you a
this
good family
point,
size.
Jalyn,
She
give
could
a
have
review.
bought the family size of Lucky Charms. taken screenshots of the entire box and DIY'd her own cereal box.
That's very true.
Listen to
By
some
the
Breezy while you eating
time-
it.
Yeah, you could have had this cereal already, Jay.
I
Exactly.
don't eat Lucky Charms.
And why would
Why-
you eat
why
Breezy
would you
or
buy the
Cosmic
cereal?
You buy
Crunch?
this?
Yeah, it's
Chris
literally the
Brown.
same thing.
For Chris Brown.
I'm gonna
Chris
ask a
cereal.
question now. Should I leave a review?
Yes.
I actually would like someone to do that, because the way that when someone said their box was damaged in the other one and they were like, we're sorry, send us your email, we'll fix the problem. I'd love to see what they're going to say about, hey, I haven't received my Breezy Cosmic Crunch in
Yes.
5 months.
True. Let me.
Should I
Jay
put your
needs to
name
do
on
that.
it, Jay,
She needs
or
to
should
own
I
up.
put my name on it?
Yeah.
No, Jay needs to do it
Wait,
because
what's-
she needs
also-
to own up.
On
She's not gonna do it.
SoFlo's Instagram, okay, they making a bunch of posts like, you should be getting it soon. It's almost ready. All that
yes.
stuff. But in the
I forgot
comments,
to mention, SoFlo has time stamps on when they're going to receive this cereal.
yeah,
Goodness.
they're like, it's 2 weeks away.
Jay,
But-
you got a reminder that it was coming in a few weeks. Do you remember when
Mhm.
that thing came in?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Because I have a feeling, I don't think it was this month.
Oh,
I don't
when,
think so.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Paris. Go
Okay.
ahead.
But
She's looking it up.
when I go on the website, I scroll like on my phone. I just scroll down a little bit, and Chris Brown is like right here. And then I
Mhm.
like click on it, and it takes me straight to the SoFlo snack, to the Cosmic Crunch, and says that shipping will be very soon. I don't know how soon is. but
That's
it's
very
soon.
big. Very
And
big.
some customers are starting to see the light a little bit, because on their recent posts on Instagram, there's a lot of comments like, where's my cereal? You know?
And
That's
it's
a relevant
$24.
Yep. Plus tax, so 30.
Mm.
Yeah, this person
Mm.
said, finally, I check shipping every day since 11/16.
Oh,
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me. She corrected it, 11/11.
Even
Well, that's so much
longer.
better.
Even longer. Well. Well, I think we still have one more person who needs to speak about how they feel on this.
They
Kaya?
made a reply to that.
Mm.
They said, I know you guys have been so patient. We're incredibly lucky for your support. This is not like us, and our team has been hard at work. The good news is the long wait is over, and we truly think you're going
It's
to
not
love the
over.
cereal. That's
We
how it's
truly think
When was
we're
that?
So-
going
What do you
to
mean truly
get-
think?
They sent that a week ago. So Jay,
Mm.
you have this week. Oh, you have until the end of this week for
Mhm.
them to, or at least what's today, Monday? At least Monday of next week, because then that'll be a full
See,
2 weeks.
I love your optimism on that, Roman, but they actually personally sent an email to Jay about a month ago saying almost the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And they specifically stated that it was going to be here in a few weeks, which is the
Yep.
whole reason this podcast is happening. Because I
Mhm.
gave her a date. I said, if it's not here by March 13th, which is a whole month,
Mhm.
not a few weeks, it's a whole month, then we have to make a podcast, because that doesn't make
Mhm.
any sense.
Nope.
And
Yep.
here we are.
Here we are.
Yes, Paris?
it's funny too because like under the cereal, there's the frequently asked questions, and one of the questions is how many boxes are available, and the answer is there is a very limited number of collectible cereal boxes made for this special release. Blah blah blah. Blah.
Mm.
So they don't even tell you how many are available. They just say it's very limited.
Well,
See,
they replied to another person's comments saying the update is that we have the cereal and that they're getting them prepped to be sent your guys' way. I ain't like. They said no more weeks upon weeks of waiting. It's heading home to you. That was a week ago.
So it's gonna be stale.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's been
thinking.
sitting there for 5 months, and now they're gonna finally ship it.
As I stated before, in the words of Jay, because I have asked her what she's gonna do when she gets the stale cereal. She said the wait will make it taste greater.
No, the wait will make you angry.
She's not angry though. She's not angry.
You're not.
I can tell you that.
Mm-mm.
You know who is angry? I think Kaya is angry.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna talk about that anger with us, Kaya?
I just have tons of questions. I don't know what would I've tried to run it over in my head over and over again. Anyone who's at the K Corner knows that I love Vernon.
Yes.
Vernon came out with a cereal. First of all, I'm like, hey, you know what, dog? Good for you. Am I going to buy that? Probably not. But if I did, and if it takes longer than 2 weeks, I'm like, hey, where's that cereal at?
And
Yeah.
that's all the way from
My cereal
Korea.
and get my money.
Yeah.
You have that type of time standard with something shipping from across the world.
Yeah. SoFlo is stationed in Florida.
They said, no, it's not going to take another month. That was 4 days ago that they said that. We got a full team lined up, ready to work fast on shipping them out. They said that 4 days ago.
I have something to say because I've bought stuff from like Korea. And I remember I bought 17's like 6th anniversary merch, right?
Right.
It gave me a date. It said it's coming in September. I bought it in like May. It said it's coming in September. It came in September. That's all the way from Korea. And that took
Exactly.
about 4 months, I think. Yeah, 4 months.
And
your
they
cereal's
gave you
taking
a specific time. They
Exactly.
And your
already
cereal's
knew.
taking the exact same time, and it's in the same country.
yeah,
No, it's from a
actually,
different
but
galaxy.
this
It's
is
a 3-day
taking.
drive.
Wait, this is taking like what, 5 months? I have this subscription where I get like a box of like cool stuff from Korea, right? And I get it every 3 months. Okay. Every 3 months. And after every 3 months, I get it on the exact time that they say. Now, Jay, this is taking longer than 3 months.
Well, that's the thing. It's not from Korea. It's from a different galaxy. So
No, it's
Don't
not.
even try.
No, don't try that.
Don't even
Don't
try.
try that.
Jay, I stated at the beginning of this podcast, we are on planet Breezy. We trying to be here with him.
I don't live there. I don't live in those
you're not allowed.
trenches.
And why aren't you living there, Jay? Of all the people, shouldn't you live there?
I do live there.
Then why haven't you got
So
the cereal?
it should be here by now if you live there. You know, if you live in the vicinity of planet Breezy, it shouldn't be taking this long.
Over there.
Processing. Real ones, no.
No.
You should add that.
No.
It seems ghetto over there.
See,
Yes,
the
this is
real
really
ones.
ghetto.
The real ones.
We're
will
not
wait.
the.
I don't
Why are
understand
real ones
where
will
this
wait.
loyalty is
real
coming
one,
from.
not
As long as I got
why
you
are
to
you
wait.
so
I'm
rude?
waiting. I ain't got nothing to complain. I'm happy.
Why?
I'm just gonna
Alright.
leave it
I
to
was
you. I'm gonna tell
saying-
you like this. If you wait until next year and it still ain't got it, and you wait until another year after that and it still ain't got it, we're gonna have a serious talk.
We're
I just
trying to have a
couldn't-
serious
I'm
one
going-
right now. Jay,
We're
at what month are you finally going to be like, I need to get my money back?
Never.
If you can.
Ever.
Jay, I'm gonna.
You just gonna
this is
let
how
him
bad-
take your
Hey,
money?
there's no
If-
problem, okay? Because
Yeah, that's the
if I
problem.
got some cereal from an artist that I really liked, at some point, I'm gonna be like, all right,
No
Y'all
matter
jipping
your
me?
like faith and devotion to that artist, eventually at some point you were going to have questions.
yeah, you gotta like at some point realize that okay, maybe I kind of got scammed. Maybe I'm getting scammed right now,
If
and
a
I should
year-
probably try to get my money back. But
If
you're
a
like
year-
never.
if a year goes by, I'm bringing the whole family involved. And we're sitting you down for an intervention.
Yeah,
See, Jalyn,
dude,
here's
this is too
my
much.
question though. Where did the devotion come from? Because Chris Brown does not know you. He does not know you exist. You're just a star in the sea of the galaxy, or however that saying goes. So where did this the devotion come from?
Don't matter.
It don't matter.
Yay.
And
These
also just
ABC answers
history
is
though.
it's just
But his
irking me.
history though.
Atrocious.
Thanks for attending our podcast. No, I'm just-
No, but like seriously though, Jalyn, you're just gonna let this man, you're just gonna let him take your money as a broke college student. Apparently, you're gonna let this man take your money, and that's just gonna be it.
Paris, would you let Felix do this to you?
No, no. At the end of the day, Felix doesn't know I exist. So at some point, I'm gonna expect what I paid for.
Yeah, same. Exactly.
sorry.
But I'm gonna say this: at least with K-pop, they give us dates, and we
Yeah.
know when it's coming.
And no,
Yeah.
they don't announce it until they know for a fact they can ship it.
Y'all fans crazy.
And
No.
also, if they're coming out with something,
You
they're
guys
going
crazy
to
too.
promote it. They're gonna to promote
Obviously.
it.
See, Jay, who's crazy?
We crazy.
The fans that need dates in order to buy something, or the ones who don't even want dates? Do you even
Most of
want
us
a
not
date?
complaining. Most of us not complaining.
But that's the
Jay,
It's everyone else.
problem.
That's the
This
issue.
type of thing you need to
That's-
complain.
Yeah, that's why it's taking so long because they
See, the
think
pe-
y'all just gonna wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Chris Brown fans know
No,
that we'll wait because we know it's gonna come.
no,
That's
No,
all.
that's
that's
No,
not how
no.
business works. That's so
especially if they telling you
unprofessional.
it's gonna come in a certain time. Oh, it's gonna be a couple weeks, but no, it's taking months, Jay. And they keep telling you, giving you updates. Oh, it's gonna come in a couple weeks, and then you wait another month. That's
how it is.
You know, on that note, Kaya sometimes acts as like our little local therapist. She's able to see some issues that are wrong with certain people's thinking. Do you have any thoughts about
There's nothing wrong with
this
my
type
thinking. I'm
of...
fine.
No, there's everything wrong with your thinking.
No,
Not really.
no,
Yeah,
Jay, we're
especially
gonna,
with this.
we're gonna, excuse me, Miss Breezy, we're gonna have to leave you for a second, turn it over to our local therapist, Kaya. What problems are you seeing with her mindset at this point?
I just think it's a lot of, what's that word? Denial. A lot of denial is what we're in right now.
Yes.
Just does not want to see the truth, even though all the signs are blaring right in front of her face. She refuses to see them because her man got her back, and we haven't sent enough positive vibes toward him.
Your man don't know you exist.
He don't, Jay.
Is there anything you'd recommend to help her with this type of mindset? Is there anything we, as her friends and family,
Get out of the
do for
clouds,
her?
Jay. Come back down to earth.
Yeah.
Jay has to do this on her. Miss Breezy, excuse me.
No.
She has to do it on her own. Because I mean, it's 7 of us trying to tell her to stop, and she's just is not. So I think we have to just either let her spiral and realize for herself that this is a scam, or she'll realize it before. Hopefully she can get her
At this point, I feel like you just in denial because you know we right, but it's like you just too far in deep that you just want to save face. To be very honest,
I went to this man's story. He ain't even broadcasting his cereal.
That's what I said. He hasn't posted about it at all.
This is how bad it is. He ain't even got his own cereal. His story is about music and him out with his friends dancing, and I guess he got a new song coming out April 1st. I don't know, but something happening. That's all he's ever talked about, and the only photo he got of his cereal is literally 2 posts that was posted November of last year.
That's why I'm saying.
It's really weird.
And it's not even a caption. It's just artwork.
Yeah,
and
well,
then,
you would think at this point there would be at least an Instagram live of him eating it, being like, I know y'all waiting patiently, and like him chewing on it. I could see him shirtless chewing with a bowl of cereal in his hand and his
That's
phone
not
in the
his
other.
style.
What?
CJ, even
okay.
though that
Anyway.
should happen
Cereal?
though. If you can imagine it, that's your subconscious being like, that should have happened. Why hasn't it happened?
Yeah, because even like a perfect example, even when I look at little Durkios or whatever they call it, when you look at that, let me go to it. Let me find it. I have to just go to SoFlo Snacks, just the main thing. And they got rappers advertising their own stuff. But at no point in time are they showing Chris Brown stuff.
Ooh. Mm.
Yeah, even Lil Durk got his own cereal.
Even
little Durkios.
Mm.
So where Chris Brown at advertising his cereal, happy that his cereal came into the main?
This podcast over.
See, here's the thing, Jay, that you have to ask yourself, what artist doesn't promote their own product?
Yeah.
He posted 2
'Cause it's money.
photos months ago, last year, and that was just it, with no caption.
That are split. It's the same photo but split into 2 posts with no caption. Just the artwork in the back of the cereal, and hasn't said anything since.
And he posted it in January, but it was about his concert. So
It'll come when it comes, y'all. That's all I can say.
All right. At this point,
Jay, I
fine.
just
It's your
hope.
money.
Does anyone having any last comments for Jay?
Jay,
Because obviously we're getting nowhere.
Get your life, Jay.
Yes, seek help, please.
No, I'm good.
Jay, I'ma just say, if you get it, I hope that it tastes amazing.
Yeah, I hope it's worth
For
it.
to wait this long, it better be the best cereal ever made.
It better not taste like no cardboard. It better not even taste like Lucky Charms. It better taste,
exactly.
It better have its own individual taste.
It better taste out of this world. Okay, since it's coming from Planet Breezy. Okay, it should taste like
it better taste like it came from space.
Nothing that's been made before.
It's going to
I think
taste
I'm gonna
like.
eat it.
All right, Jalyn. Okay.
Any more closing comments for our dear
Nope, we're
deluded
done.
friend?
If you reach
What you getting old
26 and you still ain't got this, I'm gonna be extreme. I'm gonna tell you this. I normally support you, Jay. I normally do. If you are 25 and it still ain't coming, you lost a supporter.
It's gonna come, so I don't know why.
It's not, Jay. It's not.
It is.
If you have not put in the request for your money back, by the time you're 25,
I don't need to.
you lost a supporter. Even if it's 11:59 before the day you turn 25, Jay, and you receive it, you'll have a supporter. But if you don't receive it by then,
no.
You lost one.
You lost me already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was never there, so
It's taking way too long, especially if it hits a whole year in November. That's too long for a package.
Jay, you have
I
until
love
my
you.
graduation until you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm lost already, but
I love you, Jay. Just say I do love you, but you got gypped. That's the whole thing. This podcast, you got scammed by a man.
SoFlo Snacks. It's so in the name, Jay.
Yeah. So
like even little
sounds ghetto.
Durkios, they got a deal where you could buy 4 of them at the same time.
And somebody may actually receive it.
They've already received it. That's the craziness. People have received the cereal. He's advertising his own cereal on the home page along with other rappers. Lil Baby, Lil Pump. Well, no, Lil Pump had his own cereal. I don't know if he had Durkios, but you know, people got Lil Durkios. But ain't nobody got no dog on Breezy's.
You
Okay.
can even try to look up reviews, and there are absolutely none. It's so weird.
And the
Yeah,
ones that
no
they sent is
YouTubers have
questionable.
said a single thing about it. You can Google
Nothing.
it plain and simple. The only thing that'll come up is them SoFlo anonymous ones.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything, no reviews. Like literally, I searched up on YouTube. Literally, nothing comes up.
Okay.
On Google,
I just caught
nothing.
I just caught the website in a lie. They said, don't just take our word for it. Over 5,000 reviews. But when you go to Breezy's Cosmic Crunch, they only got 132 views. So where did the 4,868 views go?
Well,
I don't know.
Now, I'm
Listen.
not good at math. I failed algebra twice. However, I know
the math
when
ain't
I'm about to
mathing.
get hit and when those reviews aren't adding up.
Yes.
I still know that. So
You
why is
questioning
math
my math?
No,
Listen,
Roman, it's not you. Because let me tell you, I'm actually quite good at math. By the time I was a senior, I was taking AP calculus. I am actually a business administrative major in college because I'm a broke college student, same as the rest of y'all. And when
Mhm.
I
My
tell
math is
you,
off.
I spent a good hour explaining every sort of business angle and proposal in which this plan should have been executed to Jay. And she still simply said to me,
360.
it'll get here
That's
when it
66.
gets here. I broke down the math, the figures, the estimates, the way people usually bring estimations to the table before they even execute with advertising. That has to be done before when you approach a company with this offer. And yet, she says it's going to get here when it gets here. I can't help her with math. I don't know how to help her.
For those of you who are viewing, watching, or listening, and you're like Miss Breezy here, who bought some Breezy's Cosmic Crunch. If you haven't already, get your money back.
Let us know.
Get your money back.
And
Because this is taking way too long, and I'm worth the wait. It's just no. It's really not.
And even if you want to wait, you could give them as long as Monday, because then that's a full 2 weeks. If it still ain't there by 12 p.m. No, wait.
8 a.m. Roman.
a.m. Yeah, 12 a.m. I was cutting time too early because they don't deserve all that time. 12 a.m. and it's Tuesday morning and you still ain't got it. Let them know. Run me my money back.
You know what? Let us know,
That's too
because
long.
we're honestly really curious about the other people who may have been a victim to this crime.
Yes. Yeah, let us know, y'all, what y'all think about this situation, and
how it's affected you. How's it affected your pocketbook? How's it affected your family? How are your friends judging you? Because somebody need to.
Yeah.
We are doing this to help our Miss Breezy, but what about y'all?
Yeah, if you bought this cereal, let us know.
Talk to us.
Let us know how you feeling.
And then also let us know, where did this random level of loyalty come from?
Yes.
That's also a question.
Yes, Jaylyn.
Jay, what are your closing comments to this podcast? And then we could finish up.
To everyone out there who bought the cereal, listen to me, okay?
No.
Let me finish. I'll let y'all speak for 45 minutes.
Go ahead.
Let her finish it out. What you got to say to the people, Jay?
Don't listen to these people, okay? You did the right thing, okay? We know that the cereal is coming, okay?
You did the right thing, but you paid 4 payments on a cereal that's not even family size and is waiting 5 months.
Anaya,
Still.
we gotta let
Um,
Jay talk. She's the only.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
who
thought
probably
she was
gets rid of
done.
These people
All right, all
I'm
right.
talking to the
to the
real
real
Sea Breezy
fans.
fans. They know what's up.
What is up, Jay?
You want to get
Yeah,
the
what-
cereal. The reason why we're doing this is it didn't come today, but it's coming.
Okay, no,
But
look,
you,
no,
but
It was
no.
supposed to be
it's-
here.
Here's my issue.
It's supposed to
Here's
be here,
another
though.
issue.
That's the
Closing
problem.
Comments. She could speak her closing comments.
He
So the real
does.
ones just allows themselves to get gypped. Is that
And
what you're
So
saying?
Snacks, if y'all ever want to sponsor this podcast, talk to
No.
me. Talk to
Don't
me.
ever
Don't talk to them.
No,
Talk
we
to me.
want all the
Oh
smoke.
no,
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 because
no.
here's,
I am
here's
not reading
another
no.
issue.
No.
You spent $30, but majority of the people that in the reviews, I'm pretty sure, spent 23. So they gypped you out of $7
That's
because that's a
tax.
No,
price
it was a
of it now.
tax.
It was tax
Oh, it was
only.
tax. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You love a
See?
little bit,
Listen
but
to me, y'all.
no,
Mm-mm.
no, no.
Is that all you have to say for this court, Miss Breezy?
For now.
For now.
Yep.
I have a question though. This is the last question. This is the last question. I promise. But Jay, what makes you think he's going to come through? What has he done that makes you believe this is gonna happen?
It is. I don't have to question anything. I listen to my soul. That's what my soul is telling me.
Let's
This
seem a
is the
little
Wow.
corrupted right now.
Yeah.
This is Jalyn, your soul's winning streak has just ended. Cause it ain't come. Well, it may come. It may come, but it's not going to come within a reasonable time. Well, it hasn't come in a reasonable time.
You know when
Yeah.
it's coming, Paris, it might show up Breezy season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What even
Whatever
is
that
that?
is.
What's
What's-
Breezy season?
yeah,
And it's the
Miss
summer.
Breezy,
It's the
Miss
summer.
Breezy, would you like to explain what Breezy season really is?
Breezy season is when his album drops. When we get started getting new Chris Brown stuff, it's Breezy season. So when the
When does
More
that
album
like the
usually take
comes,
summer,
place?
because he's like the summer hits guy.
Mm,
like May.
May.
So Jalyn, since you said that, you have until our graduation party to have this cereal.
I got into June 1st.
All right,
Oh.
fine. June 1st.
Okay.
That's a
Hey,
long time.
Okay.
You
that's too
you set
long.
this date. Okay.
You said it.
So you're
And
Y'all-
we're
y'all
gonna
heard
have
it
an
you're
update
gonna give
podcast
Miss
Y'all
on
hear
June
that?
1st.
Listeners,
3 more months to bring this cereal to you, Jay. You're gonna
listeners,
give him
y'all hear that?
8 months
So
in
it will be another.
total.
Mm.
Or is that what
Yep.
you're stating now in front of this courtroom, Miss Breezy?
Absolutely, June 1st.
Well,
Okay.
viewers,
Hey y'all,
you
she
heard
had
it
this
here
same
first.
confidence. She had this
You-
same confidence when we
February
did the
18th,
first
yes.
deadline.
She said
I'm just
February
saying.
18th. I know. But to all of our listeners and viewers out there, you heard it here first from Miss
Mhm.
Breezy herself. If this cereal, which should be called Breezios, but it's Breezy Cosmic Crunch,
Yeah.
we'll get into that probably the next podcast in
Yeah.
3 months,
Mhm.
June 1st. If that cereal is not here, then you guys can look forward to another one of these lovely podcasts where we're going to ask even more questions
Yeah.
on Miss Breezy's sanity and denial.
My
Yes.
sanity, I'm fine.
No.
Nah.
That's what they
Nah.
all say.
I'm fine.
And criminals
yes.
say, I didn't do it, and they did it. So
Yeah.
Wow,
And
I'm
with
coming
that
around.
note of confidence, we wish you guys a lovely good night, a lovely good morning,
Yes.
afternoon, whenever you guys listen to this beautiful podcast. We
Never.
hope you guys have not
Isn't
been a
going
part
out.
of this scam, but if you are, let us know. And if you
Yes.
guys
Hear
have
it.
any words of wisdom that you might be able to drop on our
Words of
poor
wisdom.
deluded friend, please let us know.
Yes.
We're really just trying to
Yes.
get her
What
to
you
a
call
better
me?
mental state.
What
Called
you
you a
say?
friend, Jay. I called you a friend.
A core
You could
deluded
rewind-
friend? What does that mean?
Just
She
the
said
expression
poor
of concern.
deluded.
Explain it June 1st, Jay. I'll explain it June 1st. How about that?
Yes.
I heard that. They called me names, y'all.
Nobody called you names. Relax.
Core deluded. What does that mean?
Or
Okay.
Or
comma,
diluted.
diluted.
Poor
Poor.
and deluded.
You know, like the financial state.
On
Poor
that
soul.
lovely joke, we'll see you guys for our next podcast. See you
All
guys.
right. See you
later.
guys next time.
Yeah, I quit the podcast.
Bye.
No, you don't. Shush. Hush.